G'day there, I'm Stephen, and this is a video to introduce a series of videos I'm planning to make on this very subject, the Bible as literature. It took me a while to think of how to title what I wanted to cover here, because titling it The Story of Scripture or The Story of the Bible isn't quite right. I want to help unpack a bit of some of the things that are really intriguing and special and unique and interesting about the story and the way the literature has been put together that makes up the 66 books of the Bible. So let's... a while back at a party, someone asked me, Stevie, what's your favourite story? And I thought for a second, I really enjoyed The Inheritance Cycle by Paolini. I really enjoyed Matthew Riley's books. I really enjoyed the Cherub books by, oh boy, his name escapes me right now, but a lot of these series. But I couldn't go past the fact that the Bible had a storyline that was consistent from the start to the end, and yet it was written by multiple authors over thousands of years. And as a writer who has done his best to write even short stories that have a consistent plot, that astounded me. And for many other reasons too, I said, actually the Bible is my favourite story. And yeah, it's partially because it is an astonishing book. The first books of the Bible were written thousands of years before the last book of the Bible, and yet we see from the start to the end the story of Jesus, the story of a Christ, and we see the story of a broken world that is being redeemed. And when it comes to understanding that story, one of the cool things about this book is when you do a book report in high school, you know sort of what it's supposed to mean, but also you can do a bunch of like alternate readings, and you can read it from a different perspective, and you can read it with a different thing in mind. You can read it with different lenses or glasses, and this is what we call hermeneutics. It's the study of how to what frame of mind or like lenses to study something with. And the cool thing about Scripture is that its author actually tells us the hermeneutical method that's most appropriate. And so a Christocentric reading, that is a reading that centers and focuses on Christ the whole way, is the type of reading that the Bible itself says is proper. And we see a really cool example of that in, I believe, Luke chapter 24, which I might get up later, or in another video, I should say. But yeah, that is what we'll be doing here. I'm going to be looking at Scripture, giving a Christocentric reading the way it has said it should be interpreted, and just showing you some of the things that I've found to be wonderful and intriguing about this book, because it is not just an incredible story, but it's also a true story, and it's a story that has changed my life. So yeah, and that's all for now.